Hi guys, today I will explain a movie named Liar Liar. At the start of the movie, we see a teacher who asks all the children what their father does. Some children say that their father is a doctor, and some say that their father is a truck driver. But in the midst of all this, another child arises who says that his father is a liar. Later, we see the same child, Max, who is sitting with his mother Audrey and is waiting for his father. His father always lies to him, and he is very tired of this habit. He doesn't just lie to him, he lies to everyone else. Then we see his father, who is very happy and has come to him. His name is Fletcher. He comes and plays with his son is happy with his father. And then he says to his father that I will take you to the wrestling show today. And because of all this, he was even happier because he likes to watch wrestling. Here we also see that Max's mother is with another man. That is, Max's mother has divorced her father, and now she is going to marry another man. But this does not make any difference to Fletcher, because their relationship is completely ruined. Then later, you see Fletcher, who is taking his son to wrestling. All the way, his son keeps asking him if we are really going to watch wrestling. His father keeps telling him that yes, we are going to watch wrestling. But then we see that his father takes him to his office. He pays more attention to his work than his son and does not give much time to his daughter. And now, when he comes to his son's office, his daughter finds out that even today his father lied to him, and even today we were not going to watch wrestling. Even in the office, his father keeps lying to everyone. And then he meets his assistant. The assistant gives him a gift box because she knows that today is Fletcher's son's birthday, and Fletcher will also forget his son's birthday. Now Fletcher is happy that at least his assistant remembered that today is his son's birthday. If she had not remembered, her son would have been upset with her. But in fact, her son is still upset with her because she lied to him and brought him to the office. Here we see Fletcher's boss, who comes to Fletcher and says that I found out that you won the case today. So come to my house today, and today we will talk about your promotion. Later we see Fletcher with his son, and his son is not talking to him because he lied to him, and he is very tired of lying to him. There we also see Max's mother, who is with the other man with whom she wants to marry, and the other man tells her that I want to marry you. But here we can see Max's mother, who is a little worried, as if she is still looking for Fletcher in her eyes, hoping that maybe Fletcher will get better and come back to her. There we see Max with his father, and his father gives him his birthday gift. This time he is very happy, and now he wants to spend some time with his father. But his father is very busy, and like always, he is not able to give time to his son. His son, who was happy to get the gift, is now in a bad mood again. The next day, Max's mother and the other man, Jerry, come to take this child, and before leaving, Max's mother tells her first husband that today is Max's birthday, and from today on, definitely come to the birthday, because if he doesn't go to the birthday, then Max will be very worried. And here Fletcher says to his wife very happily, "Don't worry, I will definitely come to the birthday." Then later we see Max in the office, and he has a client, and the boss is also present here. The client does the work of gold. She is very rich, and now she wants to divorce her first husband. But along with divorce, she also wants to take money from him, and now that this case has been given to Fletcher, Fletcher makes her believe in big things and that I will win the case. Although the client now wanted that, maybe she should not fight this case. She has a lot of affairs, and because of all this, she can lose the case. But Fletcher makes her believe that you should fight the case, and we will make you win the case. Because of all this, his boss was also very happy with him. There we see his son's birthday party, and there he is remembering his father. He also has a lot of children. A birthday party is going on, but he is still worried and remembering his father. While we see his father there with his boss, because of which he could not come to meet his son, he calls his wife and tells her that I have an important meeting today, because of which I cannot come on my birthday. There we see the child who is still waiting for his father, but his father did not come to his party. He is sitting in front of the key and thinking, what should I do so that my father starts loving me and starts giving me time? And then he wishes that the habit of lying to his father should end. Then the next day we see Fletcher, who wakes up, the same child's father. And today he was feeling weird. He was feeling weird inside him. He goes out, and when a beggar asks him for money, he says that I cannot give you money. I already smell bad. I am very poor. That is, he talks to him honestly and cannot lie. After that, he goes to the court. The same lady is also in the court, whose case he is fighting, and there he also meets his husband. Anyway, the case starts, and like before, he wanted to lie, but he was not able to lie. First of all, he tells the truth, which weakens his case, and now he thinks that I will tell the next lie, but now he is not able to tell the lie. And if he kept telling the truth like this, then he would lose his case. Because of all this, he was very upset, and he tried very hard to somehow get the lie out of his mouth. He keeps his mouth open, keeps trying to speak, but cannot speak. And then Fletcher requests the judge postpone my case, and he postpones his case. He immediately goes to his office, and even after going there, as before, he keeps praising everyone. This time, he is not able to praise them falsely and talks to them honestly, which makes everyone angry. After that, he reaches the office, holds a pen that is blue in color, and repeatedly says that you are red in color. But he is not even able to tell such a small lie, and because of all this, he gets upset. He starts throwing things around, which is what is happening to him. After all, he is a lawyer, and how can he win his case without lying? Then his assistant comes to him, who tells him that your wife has called and is telling you to take your son to school. Now he calls his wife and tells her that I am not in a condition to go to school right now. But his wife does not believe him, and she thinks that he is still lying. She goes to drop her son off at school herself. Her son tells her that she wishes that my father would stop lying and become a good person. Later, we see him again, who calls his wife and tells her that I am not in a good condition. I do not understand what is happening to me, but his wife does not believe him. She tells him that I am just telling you that I am going to marry Jerry, and we are shifting from here to Botswana. And if you want to meet your son for the first time, then come to meet him. Otherwise, we will take him without meeting you. He gets very upset, drives his car very fast, and goes to meet his son so that he does not lose him. But because he is driving very fast, his driving license is deducted, and his wife also pays for it. Then he begs his wife to give him one last chance. I will never do this again. I will change myself, but do not take my son away from me. But his wife, who is tired of all his lies, tells him that nothing can be done now. I am going from here, and if you want to meet your son for the last time, then meet him. On the way, she also says that your son asked for this wish at night, that you stop lying, so think how much he is tired of you. After saying this, she leaves, and now the Witcher realizes that all this is happening to him because his daughter wished him at night. He immediately goes to his school and tells him to take back his wish because your father is a liar. He is not able to do his job properly. He also takes a cake for him and says, "Let's celebrate your birthday party together." His son says that the wish I asked for at night, I asked for it from my heart, and now even if I go, I can't do it from my heart, that you become like before, because I don't want this. He says that even if I try, I can't do this, and after saying this, he leaves. Then later we see him in front of his assistant. There too he wanted to lie, but he speaks the truth in front of her, which she does not like. And she leaves him. Later he goes to court, and the judge starts the case. Now the liar tells her that he has a lot of affairs, but even if the Witcher wanted, he was not able to do anything in return so that he could win the case. He goes to the bathroom and kills himself. So maybe the case will be postponed like this. After this, he is brought back to court, and there were a lot of wounds on him, because of which the judge now gives a 10-minute break. Here Samantha introduces him to another man, and he is the man with whom his affair is going on. When the prosecution starts, Fletcher calls the same man to court. He introduces him as a witness, but here too, he is not able to say anything to him that he could win the case. Although he starts as evil, which makes that man angry, and in anger he puts all his good things in front of the court, and now, because of all this, Fletcher's case was completely weakened, which made it difficult to win. Now because of all this, the court decides against Samantha, but then suddenly Fletcher remembers one more thing, and he finds out that the lady has lied about her age, and in fact she is a minor. If she is a minor, her age is small, and she signed the contract without her parents' permission, then it means that the contract will not be accepted. And while explaining this point and telling the truth for the first time, Fletcher wins his case. After this, Samantha says that she also wants to take custody of the children, because if she takes custody of the children, then in this way she will get more money to raise the children. And in fact, Samantha is very greedy, and we see that she gets custody of the children. But when Fletcher sees how important children are for a person's life, and how her children are being taken away from Samantha's husband, while Samantha does not deserve children, so he tells the judge to please take back your decision, because I have made you crazy with my words. But now I have realized that this lady should not have children at all, and neither does she deserve them. And, because he said that he has made the whole system crazy, the judge gets angry. And then we see that he is locked up in jail. Made the whole system crazy, the judge gets angry. And then we see that he is locked up in jail. He calls his wife and tries to make her understand. He tells her to please come and get my bail, but she does not listen to him because she knows that he always lies like this. And then his assistant comes to help him, gets his bail, and tells him that your wife is taking your son from here. Quickly go to your daughter to say bye, and he immediately reaches the airport. But when he goes there, he finds out that the plane is ready to fly. Now he hijacks the burning ladder so that he can see his son for the last time and talk to him. When his son looks at his father through the window, he finds out that his father has come to say bye to him, and he realizes how much his father loves him. Fletcher had no choice now, and he did so by throwing his shoes in front of the pilot. When the pilot sees those shoes, he has to stop the plane. But in all this, Fletcher's ladder collides with the plane, and because of all this, he gets injured. Then we see that his son comes in front of him and tells him that your wish has changed my life, and now I am not like before. I promise you that I will give you time. I promise you that I will never lie to you, but please don't leave me. Here, his wife and Jerry also see all this, and they both decide that we will not leave this city. Then, we are shown the scene. After a year, Fletcher and his wife are celebrating Max's birthday. Here, the child can see how much love there is between his parents. Fletcher asks the child, "Did you pray that we both get together again?" But the child says that I just prayed to get a rollerblade. That is, because of his wish, they did not come back to each other, but because Fletcher changed himself, he ended his habit of lying. And with this scene, this movie ends. Thank you.